Conference and Exhibition Center in Macau. Our main event of the night, heavyweights in action. Chauncey Welliver battles the Tank, Sherman Williams. And in other featured action tonight, 12-round lightweight scheduled to go, Yang Luang-hee takes on Ellie Ray. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Steve Kim and Big Joe Antonacci. And Joe, can you believe it? We are in Macau, China.
Macau, China, known as the Vegas of Asia, but with $20 billion in annual gaming receipts, perhaps Las Vegas, which only makes 1/3 of that back in the States, should be known as the Macau of North America.
Bob Arum spoke a couple years ago about bringing a Manny Pacquiao fight to this locale, but folks, we are here, and our main event of the night, heavyweight battle between two Americans, Sherman Williams and Chauncey Welliver. Chauncey Welliver admits Sherman Williams may be the best opponent he's ever faced.
Without a doubt, top. You know, he's probably the best. He's definitely the best opponent I fought outside of Adlani or Solis. You know, I mean, he can punch. He's able to box. He's got great experience, and he has one of the better chins in the heavyweight division, I believe. So, you know, I'm expecting a very tough fight. And you're right, I have watched a lot of Sherman Williams, so I'm looking forward to this fight.
So while Chauncey Welliver has a big record, but looking at it in all honesty, the records have to be thrown out the book. It may be Sherman Tank Williams who might be the more seasoned, experienced fighter.
Well, it's ironic that the guy with 11 losses may be actually the better fighter, or the, as you say, the more seasoned fighter, Steve, than the guy with 5 losses, even though Chauncey Welliver has 53 wins, 5 losses, 5 draws. Sherman the Tank Williams has clearly faced a better opposition. I think Chauncey Welliver's in for a heck of a battle tonight. He does too. However, we'll see. That's what makes the fights great. That's why we're here.
The Caribbean Tank is certainly well-traveled and well-experienced. He has a lack of respect for what Welliver has faced thus far in his career.
But I know one thing. He ain't never fought nobody like Sherman Tank Williams before. I fought of a lot of good up-and-coming heavyweight fighters. You know, you look at my record, look at his record, and you be the judge. You know, the guy, you know, he got 2 titles. They invited me to Macau for a fight, so I came here to take this title back to the Bahamas with me and just put a good beating on Chauncey Welliver. I mean, I think, you know, the guy's not tested. There's a lot of, you know, hoopla, a lot of talk, but, you know, I don't think he's seeing many real fights.
So there you have it, a heavyweight grudge match, Williams and Welliver, and the crowd is filling in. It's been quite an event here, an eventful week. Joe, this is turning into quite an event out here in Macau.
Well, it's amazing. The media that was here yesterday is unprecedented, something you only see in the States for a major fight, for a Pacquiao fight, for a heavyweight championship, for a fight of that caliber. And that's exactly what they're looking to build here in Macau. With the London Olympics coming up only a few weeks away, all of those Chinese athletes are expected to turn pro. They are all going to be watched very closely, both at the Olympics and immediately thereafter. And when they turn pro and when they're ready to have a big fight, they're going to fight right here in Macau.
So folks, boxing has arrived in Macau. We come back, we begin our action.